So this evening is, oh, what is it? Oh, it's 5:45. I'm getting out of here in about 15 minutes, and I just pulled this up on my bench. I have a SQUIRE STRAT that I did a setup on. I think I put a video up. There's a video of that setup. You can look at that. I am swapping out the pick guard on this to make this guitar sexier. And the only way it can get sexier than that is if it was put on my shoulders. So we're back with the Fender's, what is this? This is a SQUIRE STRAT. And what I'm doing here is I'm thinking about the next guy. What Fender has done when they constructed this guitar was the wiring. These two black wires right here being the grounds from the output jack and from the body or the tailpiece of the guitar. They didn't make them long enough to flip that the pick guard over so you could get in here and work on the electronics. Pretty sad that they would do something like that. So what I'm doing is I'm actually extending the wires on these, and I will show you how I do that. I have let me clean my soldering iron here. Let's see if I can get this up into the shot here. We'll clean that. Yeah, that's what that's all about. And then we'll tint it. Oh yeah, boy, that baby's hot. I was soldering some stuff to a potentiometer. You got to get that baby hot. Okay, so here we go. All right, so those two grounds are stuck together, and we need to tin. This is the signal going to the output jack. I'm going to tin this one also. What this will do is it'll allow the next technician that has to work on this instrument, which will probably be me, to lift the pick guard out of this thing and be able to see and service all the electronics in this, if in case something needs to be done in the future. There we go. Well, here we are back, joining the ground wires, making sure that these guys stick together. Now they have separated. Having this extra set of hands here is really nice. There they are. Very nice. Nice little joint. I said joint. Now, what we do, we take that piece and we take our shrink wrap and we cover that, making certain to get the whole thing covered so that those grounds don't touch anything else in the body of this guitar. Alright, so I can take my my iron. And there it is. So now, if a tech has to get in here and work on the electronics, they can do that and pull the pick guard off. Oh, I better answer that phone. Lagrange stereo. Alright, so with your solder joints, you want to make a good, clean, mechanical connection along with a good solder joint. Here is the output from the guitar. That you can see I have pinched the jack. I need to tin that a little bit. Yeah. And just a little touch of solder, and that bad boy is done. And then the next connection will be the ground. Nice, and we will add a little bit of solder to that joint. And this is the classic soldering a wire to the body of a potentiometer. You got to get it hot. There we go. Let's see if it works. All right, here we are testing to see if I've gotten the switch. That would be the neck position pickup. Yeah. Neck and middle. Middle. Middle and bridge. Yeah, I wired it up correctly. How about that? Well, the new sexy silver pickguard is on the old Stratocaster. It's a SQUIRE STRAT. This one, I don't know where it was made. Affinity series, so who knows? Who cares? It's a Fender Strat. I played it a little bit today, stretched the string, you just got a little bit of, stretch out of them. And guitar sounds great, and I think the pickguard made it sound a whole lot better. What do you think? Oh, and by the way, I got a zit overnight since yesterday. Oh my goodness, what do I do? Be my age and get zits, that sucks, right? Maybe the sexy pickguard makes it play better. I don't know. Really fun. Killer Strat. Come get it. It's one of the cheapest guitars we have at the shop. I mean, the potential's there. I'm bending notes all over this thing. It's holding tune. It's got the cool looking pick guard on it. If you own a recording studio and you need a Strat sound, this would be a great guitar to acquire, and you'd have a great sounding Strat tone that you wouldn't have to take to a gig necessarily and let people see that you're playing a SQUIRE Strat. Not that they're bad guitars. I've played American Strats that are a lot worse than this, and they cost 10 times as much. So there you go. There's my 2 cents. A little bit of playing. Peace, y'all.